Hello, hi guys. Michael Sandbox, Reaper, Wraith. How you guys doing? We're gonna do another Play-Doh build. So I've got all my Play-Doh here. We're gonna dump this out in just a second here. Hi Coaster, Arthur. Glad you guys were able to join so fast. That's awesome. I love when everybody joins all at once right away. Alright, let's break open the big box of Play-Doh. I love this stuff and I love doing the Play-Doh lives. I hope you guys don't get bored of it, because I think it is awesome. It's super fun. Right now, my Play-Doh lives are doing better than my actual full-length videos, guys. So we're going to break all this out. Start thinking about what you guys want me to build, because I'm going to have you guys choose what to build. What am I going to put together? What am I going to make? Got all my Play-Doh here. Make sure you guys can see everything okay. Spider-Man fighting Green Goblin. Oh my gosh, that would be a good one. Trash Panda. Christmas tree. We did do a Christmas tree, Michael. We did do a Christmas tree on the first one. Bumble the Abominable Snowman. That's a good one. I would like to do the Spider-Man versus Green Goblin, but I'm trying to keep it Christmassy. Maybe I'll keep that in mind for whenever Christmas is past and I'm just doing regular videos and stuff, because that will be awesome. If you guys haven't checked out Len's art, his channel is cool. He does a bunch of cool art. He draws pictures. You can see like a time lapse, you know, you can see him draw the pictures and color them, and they look awesome. I love art stuff. I like watching his channel. So if you guys haven't checked out Len's art, check out his channel. It is great, and he is a very loyal YouTuber. He uploads all the time, so you guys would love his channel. So let's do some Christmas stuff here. Bumble the Abominable Snowman is a good one. I think I might do that one actually. Is that your picture for your profile? That is so funny. Wraith Blood said do Bumble the Abominable Snowman, and that is his picture for his profile. That is so funny. Trash Panda, Trash Panda. So like a Christmas raccoon, that would be funny. You're welcome, Len's Art. You are welcome. You are a loyal YouTuber. Anybody who works hard on YouTube and is posting videos all the time deserves some recognition. You know, I know YouTube is hard. I just got lucky because my dad does YouTube, so I was able to gain a following with his knowledge by doing what he does. So, but you deserve all the attention. So you guys go check out Len's Art's channel. And I think a Christmas duck. Oh my gosh, that'd be funny. I think I'm going to start with the Abominable Snowman. So I'm going to look up a picture of Bumble, the Abominable Snowman, and we'll start with him. That'll be a fun one. I love the original Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. That movie rocks. That is an awesome, great classic one. Great Christmas movie to watch, like on Christmas Day. You know, after you've watched or after you've opened all your gifts and everything. That is a great movie to watch. So Bumble, we're gonna make him. I'm already excited for this one. This is going to be awesome. Okay, let me pull up a good picture of Bumble. Let's see here. Yeah, that'll be a good one right there. Okay, so we're going to need like all of our white clay. Clay, I keep calling it clay. It's Play-Doh. Going to need all of our white Play-Doh. Guys, if you want to help me get some more Play-Doh, because we will pretty much be ruining our Play-Doh as we use it, because the colors are going to be mixing and stuff. If you guys want to help me get some more Play-Doh because you like watching these videos, give me a super chat, super like. I think there's a couple other different options there where you can donate some money if you want. You don't have to, but that would be awesome. That would help me get some more Play-Doh and keep these videos coming. So think about that. All right, we're gonna do Bumble the Abominable Snowman. I need white. I need blue. I need like a white, very light blue. Oh, that's perfect. Look at that one. We're definitely use that light blue for him. Bumble the Abominable Snowman. I'll check my comments real quick in just a moment here to see who all has joined. Gotta see if we can get this stuff out of here. Jeez. Here it comes. Alright. So we got white. We got our very pretty white, light blue. I definitely need more white Play-Doh because the white gets ruined the fastest. Look at that. We got white and blue. We're going to make Bumble the Abominable Snowman. Let's check the comments real quick and see who all is here. We got a ton of people. 12 people right now watching. I love how everybody who their profile picture, they're saying to do their profile picture basically. So Arthur has a duck as his profile picture, and he's saying to do a Christmas duck. That is so funny. Lens Art, I really got to send you a drawing one day. That'd be awesome. That would be awesome, Lens Art. You said Christmas tree. I did do a Christmas tree. I did that on the first one I did. The first Play-Doh. As you may know, I love ducks. Arthur, you're funny. Alright, so I think we are ready to start with him. We got our Play-Doh all warmed up. Do Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We did do that on the last one. If you haven't seen it yet, check out check out the very last one that I did here. Okay. Wake the baby with that noise, mister. She's probably already awake. She's probably up there giving mommy a hard time. Okay, I'm going to pull up my picture here and start making Bumble. Let's see here. I don't have a whole lot. If I had a bunch, I could make a big sculpture, but I only have a little bit of white. So we will try... I mean, it's going to be small, but we're going to try to make him, his whole body. I want to make his whole body. I don't want to skimp on it. So I need to be able to have enough for his arms and his legs. So let's see here. Perhaps head. Start out with a ball. I'm going to make his arms right now. By kind of doing that a little bit. His arms are kind of thick. He's a big snow monster. And then he's got a couple of legs there that aren't too long. We'll go with something like, maybe like this. There we go. Couple of legs right there, it looks like, and then his arms. There should be enough for his arms. And then that would mean we could do this as his body. Is that going to work? Perhaps. Let's see here. His body's not going to be as fat as I'd like it to be because he looks like a big old fat monster. So let's see here. The legs, those are a little long, but it's okay because we're going to be bending it for his feet. And then arms and a head. That's perfect. Okay. As you can see, I don't know if you can see that, but that is going to be the outline of his body. I've got it all put together, and I'm going to now detail it. Darth Vader will be hard. Yeah, Darth Vader will be a cool one. Callie always wants all of my Play-Doh sculptures. Guys, give me a Harry and Marv. I would love to do Harry and Marv because I love Home Alone. I might need more Play-Doh to do Harry and Marv. I could do one at a time, but that would be amazing. Okay, yeah, Bumble, the, hi Arthur, how are you? Oh, you're talking to Arthur. We're doing Bumble, the Abominable Snowman. Okay, so we've got 11 people watching right now. We've got 9 likes. Give me a like and a comment, a subscribe if you're not subscribed. Share for me, guys. Get this video some attention. We got 13 people watching now. I'm going to make Bumble, the Abominable Snowman. And then we'll take some other requests for sculptures. So we're going to try to keep it Christmassy, so try to think of something Christmassy if you're going to give me a request. And I'm going to get started on Bumble here. Working on his body right now. I think I'll borrow a little bit of this because his chest is kind of big. So make sure his chest gets some attention on there. He's got kind of like an oval-ish body. Sorta like that. Yeah, something like that. He's kind of a big dude. And kind of like that. And then, let's see here. His chest is just kind of like that. That. And that. And I can smooth it out up there. Made one area bigger than the other. Let's kind of fix that. Okay. Working on his body right now. Bumble the Abominable Snowman is what we were working on right now, guys, if you are just now joining. This one's going to turn out pretty good. I can feel it. Okay, so his feet, very simple. We're just going to have to add some toes to his feet. He's actually a pretty simple sculpture to make. Bumble the Abominable Snowman. Okay, now I'm going to do his arms. Kind of just smooth that out to stick them on there. This is going to be a pretty quick one, actually. So I'll show you his body so far. His feet aren't quite, his legs aren't quite sticking on there just yet, but there is his body so far. Throwing that together. I want to make his feet stick, but I don't want to smooth it out because they look kind of, you know what? This is what we'll do. We'll flip them over gently, and then I will attach like this from the back. Yeah, that'll work. That way they stay on there, like so. His legs are staying on there now. You got his arms. Now, we're going to have to do, let's do a little bit of black. I got my knife here so we can detail stuff. Let me check real quick, see if I gotta say hi to anybody. I already said hi to Kelly. Yeah, I hope you're not sick, yeah. Hello, Evan. How's it going, guys? We got 15 people right now. If you guys want to like and share, comment, let me know you're here. We have 10 likes and we have 15 people. If we can make that number match, that would be amazing. Okay, we're doing Bumble the Abominable Snowman right now. I've got his body pretty much put together. Now I have to start working on his face. I think I'm going to work on his face next. So what I'm going to do is, you know what, I got to do his head. What am I thinking? I got to put his head together yet. So let's get his head shape going here. And he's got like some crazy hair. So I'm going to borrow some of this from his head because it doesn't have to be completely round. I don't have a whole lot of Play-Doh. We'll borrow some of that and we'll make that into his crazy hairdo in just a moment. And kind of smooth this out. See here. Yeah, kind of like that. Bumble the Abominable Snowman. He is a great character. The way I connect these is I just kind of like smush up the Play-Doh on the back of him and then I smooth it down and that kind of binds them together and then they all stick. Okay? Kind of butchered his arm there, but that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just has to be fun. Okay, so got his head on. Now what I'm going to do, I actually might take out some of his mouth here. Use the knife to cut out some, just some of where his mouth is going to be. Okay. Just going to kind of dig out all that stuff. Okay, his mouth is all cut out. And now I'm going to put, I think I'm going to put a little bit of black in there. I'll do his hair in just a minute. He has kind of a wild hairdo. But let's do his mouth. I'm going to put like just a little bit black in there. Kind of have to match the shape of his mouth with that. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll have to use some more white to do his teeth. So that is what I'll use this little bit that I sacrificed for. I'm going to have to make some teeth. If you guys are just now joining, we are making Bumble the Abominable Snowman. He's got some sharp teeth, so this one's going to be a little bit tricky just because of these smaller details. In fact, I have just sort of made a small mistake. But that's okay. Doesn't have to be perfect. Just gotta have fun with it. I'm trying my best. My hands are a little shaky though. Okay, I got his top sharp teeth. Now his bottom sharp teeth are going to be a little bit more tricky just because it's kind of all in a line. So what I'll do is keep it all connected and just sort of try to cut out where the teeth will be. This will be a tricky one. But I like a challenge. Okay. So, we've got his teeth all cut out. Now I just have to place them in his mouth. Now this is kind of difficult because I'm getting pretty detailed with his mouth right now. This one's not going to look as good as the other ones, guys, but it's still going to look good. You're still going to be able to tell what he is. I'll give you guys a look at what he's looking like so far. There's his sharp teeth, Bumble the Abominable Snowman. He's coming out pretty good. I hope you guys can see that okay. Now I've got to add his blue lips and start working on his blue skin everywhere. We got 15 people watching. Thank you guys for joining. We got 12 likes. Try to match that number. Make that 15 into 15 likes. Should Nate be allowed to handle that knife? I don't know. What is he sculpting? I am making Bumble the Abominable Snowman. We should get him some sculpting tools. Yes, I would love some sculpting tools because I know there are some sculpting tools and some like cookie cutter stuff. You know, I would love some stuff like that to do my Play-Doh stuff because you guys are. It seems like you guys are enjoying the Play-Doh videos. If you are enjoying the Play-Doh videos and you want to help out and you want to help me get some more like sculpting tools and some Play-Doh you know, newer Play-Doh things because my white's getting kind of dingy. Send me a super like or a super chat. You know, it just takes a little donation. You don't have to do that, but if you'd like to, that'd be awesome. That would help me out and allow me to keep doing these. So I'm going to continue working on Bumble, the abominable snowman. I got his sharp teeth. I got his body all made up. Now I'm going to make his blue lips and blue face with this nice blue. Look at that nice blue Play-Doh. That is probably my favorite colored Play-Doh. I have a hoodie that's that color, actually. So right now I've got to do his face, which is kind of shaped like a rounded, I can't remember what that shape is called. It's kind of an odd shape, but yeah, that looks kind of good. Yeah, I suppose that's the shape that I want. Okay, and he needs some blue lips. So I'm going to, or he actually only has one bottom lip. It looks like, at least in the picture I'm looking at, it looks like he has just one long, very thin line of blue for his bottom lip. I imagine they made his skin blue to kind of represent like the cold. This one's kind of hard because it's so small. I have to snake it out into a very thin line. I'll look at your guys' comments in just a moment here. I'm just kind of looking at the picture here to see what I need to do. I suppose that's thin enough. Let's try to get his lip on here now. There's his lip. Let's get his lip on there. Ever so carefully place his lip on and cut off the part that I don't need. There we go. I could use that excess lip for his fingers probably, because I will need to do fingers for him in a moment. Now, let's do, yeah, we'll wait to do his hair yet. We'll do the fingers. We'll do his whole hand. I actually won't use this for that, because I used a method last time to make hands that worked pretty well. And he's got some black fingernails and toenails. I might do those as well to try and just keep it as detailed as possible. I like to do detailed stuff. I like to make them detailed because then they look like what you're trying to make it as. So right now, this is what I got. This is Bumble. Let me get onto my picture here so I can see, or onto my video here so I can see what it looks like. Make sure you guys can see it good. There's Bumble, the abominable snowman. He is looking pretty good so far. Thank you, Kelly. I'm glad you enjoy everything that I make. Hope you guys all enjoy watching these videos. Amazon wish list for that stuff. That's a good idea. Wait, you're not wearing the iconic plaid Nate shirts. Yeah, my dad wears the plaid stuff. I usually wear hoodies or sweaters. I really like sweaters. I like going to Goodwill and looking for sweaters. Okay, so yes, thank you, Easton. I am pretty creative. I get it from my dad. If you watch anything that my dad does, yeah, he is super creative, and I get my creativity from him. So right now I'm making his hands and his feet. Just going to tear off a little bit for each one. And I start out by making a ball. I always start out most of my creations by making a ball. So I make a ball, and then I'm going to flatten it out, kind of make it oval, but flatten it out. Something like that. And then same thing with this one. Flat, but kind of oval-like. And let's make his hand here. It's going to be kind of tricky. Gotta make sure he's got a thumb right there. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, Oh, he does have 4 fingers. Sometimes they make these cartoons not have as many fingers as humans do. So there's that. Let's just cut that one off for now. Okay. There's his one hand. Something like that. And he's waving in the picture that I'm looking at. Wait, yeah, I think he's waving. Okay. So I'm going to kind of make a little spot for his hand to fit in here. Let's flip that over. Something like that. I kind of like it for the other side, so maybe I'll save that for his other hand. His other hand is like in his mouth. Like he's a shy snowman. Yeah, a shy, abominable snowman. So he's got his hand kind of at his mouth. That's good. It's looking pretty good so far. I'll give you a nice little peek. There he is so far. Looking pretty good. Now I've got to make the other hand. So I gotta make it backwards here. So his thumb is on that side. I need to make it on this side. That. We're making Bumble the Abominable Snowman if you are just now joining. Yeah, I suppose that's good. Kind of wanted it to be a little bit rounded on this side, but it looks pretty good anyways. I'll have to get a good microphone and figure, well, I have a good microphone, I just don't know how to connect it to my phone. Because I'm doing the live stream from my cell phone right now. I could get a good camera to do the live stream from the laptop maybe. But we'll see. It all just depends on how things go in the future, because right now I can't really afford to buy any more materials for YouTube just yet. Okay. You got his hand on there. He's looking pretty good. Now we got to do his toes, his little feet there. And the way we're going to do that is, I think we're just going to cut off little shapes for his toes and just kind of smash them in to his feet here. So he does have 4 toes out there in the open. So there's 1. There's 2. 3 and 4, but kind of need to be shaped a little bit, maybe. Maybe not. It'll look pretty good. Looking pretty good. Alright, same thing with the other side. I got like a little ball that I made into an oval, and then I'm just cutting it into 4 pieces for his toes. There's 1. Here's 2. 3 and 4. Kind of smush them together a little bit. Yeah. And I might do some black on his toes there. But we'll see. First, we're going to do his eyes with a little bit of white. Let me check the comments and make sure nobody's waiting on me here. Yep, working on Bumble, the abominable snowman. Let me give you guys a nice little close-up here. We've got 20 people watching. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. There he is so far, Bumble, the abominable snowman. We got his sharp teeth done, his blue skin. We're going to put his eyes on in just a second here. His leg fell off. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to doctor that up a little bit. Okay. Good enough for now. Let's do his eyes. I just need like a little bit of white. How do you make the Play-Doh stick? When I used it, it would stick. Oh, how do you make it stick? Well, I just kind of have to bind it together. Like, I will, like if I'm trying to make these 2 pieces stick together, if I want these 2 to stick, then I'll either just kind of smash them and like twist them a little bit, but that still doesn't really work all that well. So what I'll do is, I'll take these 2 small pieces, and then I'll take my knife, and I will like go in between the pieces and kind of like stir up the Play-Doh between them. You know, a little bit from one, a little bit from the other, stir it up a little bit, and then condense it back so it looks like I never did anything. And now they're stuck together. So it works good enough, you know. I have my own little, a metal wire. Metal wire would be good, yeah. I thought about that before, using Dr. Nate. I thought about using, like, what are those things called? Pipe cleaners and stuff to put in the arms so you can bend the stuff, but maybe I'll do that in the future whenever I have Play-Doh that I can just, like, ruin, because this Play-Doh is the only Play-Doh I have right now, and I don't want to ruin it because I can't really afford to go out and buy another one. So maybe in the future I will do that so that I can, like, make them into action figures almost. And then maybe each one that I build, I won't even take apart afterwards. Maybe I'll just leave it, you know, kind of permanently. So right now I'm putting his eyes on. His eyes are kind of oval shaped. They're not quite circle. So I've got to shape them a little bit. All this stuff matters to make sure that he looks like the character you're trying to create. Got to be kind of precise. Something like that. That looks pretty good. Now we got his hairdo still. I don't know if I'm going to put the black on his nails and stuff, but we do have to put black for his pupils. So take just a little tiny piece of black. And in my picture, he's looking over. Kind of like that. Yeah. And I'll grab another little bit of black just for the other pupil. And place it right there. Something like that. All right, now he has a like wild hairdo, and we have to figure out how we're going to do the wild hairdo. So if I can just like kind of make it like this, maybe. This is going to be where I have to get kind of creative. Yeah, that might work. And then I can cut away what I don't want. So we will bind that together. Something like that, maybe. Maybe not, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it comes out. Kind of working on his hairdo right now. I'll show you what it looks like before I give him a haircut. It's not going to look correct right now, but once I cut his hair, it'll look good. So that's him right now, and then I'm going to give him a little haircut to make his hair how I want it to look. So we'll try to ever so carefully give him a haircut. Something like that. This is going to look kind of funny, but you'll see what it looks like in just a moment here. We're making Bumble the Abominable Snowman. And right now I'm working on his hair because he's got kind of a wild hairdo. Okay, so far so good, honestly. It's looking pretty good. The real test will be whenever I fold his hair down and see if it even looks like how I want it to look. So that I'm about to do in just a second here. It's just such a very precise piece right here. So how are we going to do that? Let's see here. Like that. And like this, sort of. This is going to be an interesting one. Got to kind of doctor his hair around here, and I want that one strand of hair going over his eye. Yeah, kind of like that. Okay, I'll show it to you in just a sec. I think he might be done. He looks pretty good. He's not my best Play-Doh figure, but it does look pretty good. Okay. Hello, how's it going? Glad you're in the stream. 22 people viewing right now. Thank you guys very much. We just finished our first sculpture for the night. This is Bumble the Abominable Snowman. Make sure you guys can see him good. Yeah, Maybe I'll tip him up a little bit more. I don't think he's going to fall apart. There is Bumble, the abominable snowman. He came out pretty good. I'm trying to look at my camera to make sure you guys get a nice good look at him. He turned out pretty good. That was a good first sculpture for the night. Make sure you guys tell me your requests and what you want me to build. Oh, his leg's starting to fall off here. I wonder if I can make him stand. I might be able to get him to stand up. Perhaps.
You want my phone?
Yeah. You watching the live and knew that I was finishing up? Well, I can't get him quite to stand all that well, but... There we go. Bumble, the abominable snowman. That was a good one. We need to send you some more Play-Doh so you can make Harry and Marv. Yes, I would love that. Thank you, honey. Elf, huh? Hi, Waylon. Elf. You think I should do Elf, Easton? I can do Elf. I can probably do Elf, yeah. Let me take a picture of my Bumble, the abominable snowman. I like to take pictures of these afterwards so that if you guys haven't noticed yet, when I do the thumbnails for this, I like to put the pictures of the creations that I made at the last live stream. I like to put pictures of them in the thumbnail, so you guys, so new people can kind of get an idea of what we're building, what we're doing. So if I'm going to be building Elf, we'll leave him right there so you can see him for a moment. If I'm going to do Elf, let's look up a picture of Elf and see if I can. Yep, Buddy the Elf. That's what we're going to do next. Let's see here. Buddy the Elf. Yeah, I could build him like a cookie probably, like if I do it kind of flat. Or you know what, I might not have to. I could totally do that. I am going to need the white, so I might have to take apart Bumble, because I will need the white. Let's get a good image of Buddy going here, and then I can. Yeah, I know what picture I'm going to do. Let's see here. This one right here. Maybe one of these days I can figure out how to make it where you guys can see the picture that I am looking at, so you can see what I'm looking at to make the sculpture. I always give the pics thumbs up. Thank you, Kelly. That is awesome. Yukon Cornelius. Maybe I will make Yukon Cornelius one of these times. That would be good. Frosty the Snowman, Santa. Okay, we will do, oh cool, setting up the stop motion. Awesome, I love stop motion stuff. I'm going to do Buddy the Elf, and I'm going to put him together right now. I got a picture of him. Let's, real quick, I'm going to take apart our abominable snowman so that I can make Buddy the Elf. I'm going to need the white from the abominable snowman. It's good that, you know, you can take this stuff apart so you don't have to waste your Play-Doh every time. Taking off all the blue right now. There's black for the pupils. Now the teeth and mouth, that's going to be the tricky one. So first, I'll just take the mouth off like that. Don't know if I'll waste time trying to take that one apart, the mouth, because there's a lot of teeth on it. But then again, we might. I don't want to waste any Play-Doh. This was a $20 container of Play-Doh. It came with 20 colors. So that was a pretty good deal if you ask me. 20 colors, and we've gotten a couple live videos out of this so far. Everybody seems to be enjoying the Play-Doh lives, so I'm going to keep doing them. As long as you guys are enjoying them, I'm going to keep doing them. I want to do what you guys like, so. Taking off his teeth right now. We're going to use the white from the abominable snowman to make Buddy. We're going to make Buddy the elf. Okay, so I'm pretty much getting to the point where I can't take off any more from that, so I'll have to mix up that black. Mix up the black real good because I just got a bunch of white in it. Okay, there's the black. Put the blue back in its container. Then we can start on Buddy the Elf. I'll need green, yellow, black. I have the flesh color that I made the other day. Green, yellow, black, white, flesh color. That should be it. Here's the white. Alright, we'll start out with Buddy the Elf. We'll start out with his legs. Let's start out doing his legs. He's got, like, yellow tights. This stuff gets so stuck in here. There it goes. Alright. I'm going to start with Buddy the Elf's yellow tights. If you guys want to make a request, R-Kid, how you doing, R-Kid? My day has been awesome. I've been building a fireplace over here. I'll show you that to you guys in a minute. All day I've been building a fireplace that I'm going to mount my TV on and have a little electric fireplace that puts out heat. That's going to be awesome. I wish there was a way you could sell these. I would definitely buy 1 or 2 figures. If you will seriously buy them, I will... Okay, here's what I'll do. So if you do want to buy it, that would be awesome. I mean, I would have to buy more Play-Doh. So, I'll figure something out for that. Because then you could do like, you could request something for me to make, and then I can put it up for sale for you or whatever. We'll figure something out with that. That's a good idea. If you'll buy it, I'll make it. That'd be awesome. That would really help me out so I can buy some more Play-Doh and stuff. Let's see here. So I'm going to make Buddy the Elf. We're going to start with his tights. Such a shame to do all that work and have to tear them apart, Tina said. It's not too bad. I mean, it's kind of cool because then you can reuse the stuff to make other new, cool creations. And, it's fun to be creative and build the stuff, so I don't feel bad about taking it apart. That's okay. We need your dad to do this with you. That would be awesome because my dad is also extremely creative. I'm sure him and I would be able to make some awesome figures. So I will talk to him and see if he wants to do that. Okay, you'll wake the neighbors with that banging. Our neighbors are actually a decent distance away from us. We got 19 people watching. Thank you guys very much for watching. 19 watching and 20 likes. That is awesome. Start with Buddy. Let's make his tights. Yeah, I have to make sure I keep in mind that I only have so much green as well. I have to use green for his shirt. I can probably use the whole green one. Let's see here, I'll just do a quick... Yeah, I can do that. We can do, we'll do partial of the green. Yeah, that'll be a good size for that. So, green for his, whatever you call that, his coat, his green coat, I think it is. And then yellow for his tights. What about container? There it is. Alright. So I'm going to make like a relative sized coat. Just like a little, something to give me an idea of what size to make the legs. So something like that would be like his coat. Not including the arms. We are going to need that other green for the arms probably. So I said I was going to start with the tights, but I'm actually starting with the coat because I got to make sure I have enough. Pretty much each time I start one of these, I have to make sure I start with the one that uses the most material. So like the abominable snowman, he used a bunch of white. So I started with the white. So now I suppose it's good for me to start with the green, because the green is about the most material I'm going to use on Buddy the Elf for his big fluffy coat. Big fluffy white or green coat. I wonder what kind of material that is. So I'm trying to get this made into thickness for his arms. I don't want to make it too thick. That'll work, I think. Maybe a little bit thinner. Yeah, if my dad could do videos, do these Play-Doh videos with me, that'd be awesome. I'll ask him about it. I'm sure he'd do it because it's fun, and him and I would have a great time making clay figures. I can invite him over. Okay, so what am I gonna say about arm, and then arm. So there's the arms, and they would probably be very similar to the legs. So keep that in mind. Arms. We'll use the rest of this green for his hat whenever the time comes. So now we need to get his tights going. Put his coat, the arms right here. I have to cut those arms a little shorter. Start out with the ball. Get into kind of a oval, flatten it out a little bit. A little bit wider on the top than it is in the bottom is how I kind of want it. Flatten out the top a little bit. It's kind of like a yellow tongue right now. And then we'll cut this down about right there. Take those apart. Round it out. And kind of crease the legs there. His knees are kind of together, like so. Okay. That was pretty easy to make his tights. Something like that. So there's his tights so far. Looking pretty good. Now, in relation to the size of his tights, we've got to make his his coat here. So, how are we going to do that? Let's just kind of leave the shape that we've got right here. But we're going to cut out, I'm not even going to cut out, we're just going to depress that a little bit. Shape it around my fingers. And let's see here, it kind of goes up to a point. Let's kind of use this to guide. Making that too long? Maybe. Maybe. We'll see. Suppose we can go like that. There we go. Kind of like that, yeah. Okay, I'm just shaping out his coat, I think you would call it. And then I can place his legs in the coat. So what I'll need to do is kind of dig this out a little bit. Because we don't necessarily need all the stuff that we got in there. We'll use that for his hat later. Okay. I'm just kind of carving out some of the inside of this coat so I can get the legs in there. Because the legs kind of, the coat overlaps the legs a little bit. Okay, that looks pretty good. Now, maybe I should give you guys a good look at what this looks like so far. This coat, I kind of hollowed out the inside a little bit so I can fit the legs inside there best I can. Because then it goes up like that. Something like that. I suppose that's looking good. Don't need all this. Okay. Looking good so far. Buddy the Elf is what we are making right now if you're just now joining. And so far that's what we've got. Just his pants and his coat started. He's going to have a belt around there. Funny shoes. Now I can do kind of his arms and work on his shoulders. So I'll connect his arms right there. His shoulders kind of go straight down like that. And then he's got his hands up here like this. You've got to kind of connect these so they don't come apart. Okay. I'm going to be putting some white around those wrists in just a moment here, because he's got some like white around the wrists and the neck. So with the arms on, that's how we're looking so far for Buddy the Elf. Let me check the comments. Make sure nobody's trying to get my attention. We got 16 people watching. Thank you very much for joining. Mr. Hanky. Subscribe to your channel just now. Thank you, Kelly. I'm glad you subscribed. Easton, so happy you subscribed as well. What is your favorite Halloween, aka Michael Myers movie? My favorite Halloween stuff, honestly, is probably Creepshow. I love Creepshow. Target has a Creepshow action figure that I would love to have. Maybe next year I'll get it if I can afford it, because I'm going to have an office. I have an office upstairs that I have to put together. I got to put a desk in and all kinds of stuff. And I want to get good like Halloween stuff to decorate my office with. And one of those things would be the Creepshow action figure. That would be awesome. So Creepshow is my favorite. Halloween, obviously, is a classic. Love Halloween. The original one, though. Let's see here. Hi, Wyatt. How you doing? Kelly, I'm amazed at how well you create these figures. Thank you very much. Easton subscribed. Awesome. Do you play Boom Beach? I don't. I wonder what that is. I'll have to check it out. Right now we're working on Buddy the Elf. Let me continue on him. I think next I am going to put his belt on maybe, and then I gotta put the white on his, you know what, I'll do the white on his wrists first, and then I will do the belt and the shoes last probably, because I don't want the shoes to fall off. You know what? I like a challenge. Let's just work on the shoes. The shoes and the belt. Why not? So I gotta kind of taper his legs down a little bit more. So let's get the black out. And we need some for his shoes. That's a good size right there. Yeah, if we need to make it smaller, we will. And the belt, that'll be good for now. So we'll start with his shoes. We'll make a circle or a ball. Try to keep them the same size here. Okay, and then I'll make like an oval, I suppose. And then kind of taper that end because it's going to go up like that. And like this. Kind of how it looks. A Buddy the Elf shoe right there, if you can see that. I don't know if you can get a good look at that, but it's Buddy the Elf's shoe. And I've got to try and figure out how to make it stick. I think we'll just kind of sacrifice some of the yellow Play-Doh. Something like that. Okay, now I'll make the other shoe. I can't promise it'll look as good as this one does. It looks pretty good. So we made like an oval. And we kind of tapered off the one end to curl up like that. Flatten a little bit. And we'll attach it. I think his legs are a little bit too big in some areas, so kind of shave it away. These knives are awesome. My dad got me these knives whenever I got the house. Okay, got his shoes on there. Not the prettiest, but it'll do. Looks so funny whenever it starts coming together. Okay, so far, let me get my thing up here. I'll show you the Buddy the Elf so far. See if you can see that. I think yeah, you should be able to see it pretty good. That is Buddy the Elf so far. He is coming out pretty good. I love when they start looking good. Alright, I'll see you later, Lens Art. 1:20 a.m. Yeah, you get some sleep. Alright. So, now I can start working on his belt. Don't need very much for his belt because it's very simple. I just make a ball, turn it into a snake. Just kind of snake it out there. And then flatten it. Flatten out the snake a little bit. And then we can cut it to make it kind of like a more straight cut. Alright. That turned out really well. Now he does need like a gold. Maybe we'll use a different color. Yeah, we'll use that for gold. He has like a little gold buckle on his belt. Very small, but it's a buckle. So I just made a circle. Now I'm making it into a snake. And then I will shape that into a square. Hope I got enough gold out. I might have to get a little more out. No, I suppose we can deal with that. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So there's his belt buckle. Okay. And I don't need to do this, but I will cut off the ends so the ends are straight. All right. Pick this up ever so carefully. There is Buddy the Elf's belt. I'm going to put that on his waist right now. Kind of have to lift his arms up just a little bit for the belt to fit on there. Okay. Just like that. This is coming out pretty good. Buddy the Elf. He's turning out really good. I love it being able to see it come together. Let's see here. Let me pick him up and give you a good look now. Now that he's got his belt on. It's really coming together, Buddy the Elf. How's that? If you guys would like and comment and share the video, that would be awesome. Get some more people in here. We've got 10 people watching, which is decent. I get a ton of views on these videos after they've been, after the live is over. So, you know, that kind of tells me that you guys are enjoying them. So I will keep doing these Play-Doh videos here and there, as long as you guys are enjoying them. Yes, I do play Call of Duty. Call of Duty is my main game. I play that. That's pretty much the only video game that I play. I've tried to play some other ones, but I just kind of don't enjoy anything as much as I enjoy Call of Duty. That's like my main thing. So now I have to do his wrist things here. Wrist cuffs. That's what it's called. The wrist and neck cuffs. And those are white. You can put away the yellow for now. The green, you can put, no, we'll keep the green out. And you know what, we might need the yellow because his hat has a yellow strip on it. So I'm actually going to need it. Never mind, we won't put anything away. So we will do, we'll make his head in just a moment here. We'll use our custom made flesh colored Play-Doh for that. Oops. I have some eyes. I made some eyes the other day at the last live stream. and I saved them in case I would need them. I will pick those up and try to show it to you guys because it is so funny. I've got two little tiny eyes from the last one that I did. I want to add you on COD. Maybe. I'll think about it. I'm glad you want to play with me. I play it on PlayStation whenever I have the time. Lately doing YouTube a lot and stuff and having the house and the baby, I don't get as much time to play as I'd like. But I do play here and there. Right, type out your PlayStation name, or no, your what do they call that? You know, the Call of Duty Activision name or something, whatever it is. Write that out for me, and maybe I'll add you on there. So let's see here. I gotta be able to have his hands, so we'll save a little bit for his hands. Is that gonna be too much? Yeah, it might be a little much. Might be able to just use that. Yeah, that'll work. And then this will be for his head. Try not to lose those eyes, because I can totally use those eyes for him. I'm gonna make his head right now. This is Buddy the Elf, if you guys are just joining. Starting out with a ball, and I'm gonna kind of make it into a elongated kind of over there. Kind of add something for his nose. This is... The faces are where it gets kind of tricky. When you're trying to sculpt the faces, that is where it gets kind of tricky. I've never really been good at perfecting the faces, but I do my best. So, looking pretty good so far. I love sculpting this stuff. Sometimes you really just make a hilarious sculpture. Okay. Making his head right now. I can recycle these little eyes. If I can pick it up and put it on there, they're so tiny. Then I can use the eyes from my last live stream and put them on here. I try not to waste too much Play-Doh because I can't really afford to be buying Play-Doh all the time. But yeah, right there and right there. That is so funny. I love sculpting with Play-Doh. Okay, I'll show you his head so far. Let me get on my screen here so I can make sure you guys get a good look at it. 14 people watching. We are making Buddy the Elf right now. There is his head so far. That looks so funny. I hope you guys can see that pretty good. Yeah, it's kind of focusing in on that pretty good. I love it. And we've got, let's see here. Got his body right here with the belt on and the shoes and the yellow tights. So it is coming out very well. Buddy the Elf. I know, his face is so funny. Alright, so my next step is to connect the face, or connect the head to the body, and then I've got to put the white cuffs on. So this is kind of a tricky part, kind of, because I don't want the whole thing to fall apart. So I'm going to ever so gently connect his head to his body. That will about do it right there. So funny. Alright. I'll have to mess with the mouth a little bit. Get it looking exactly how you want it in a little bit here. Alright. I love sculpting with Play-Doh. It's so funny. Sometimes you really just make some really funny stuff. I'll have to really practice faces, because that's where that is where you can really make them look like the person you're trying to make it look like. Right now we are making Buddy the Elf. So he's got some brown curly hair we'll do in a little bit here, but we got to do the white cuffs. That's what I want to do right now. So he's got one on each hand. We'll just kind of cut those into shape. So I'll actually just make this one big thing here. Maybe a little more. Start out with a circle. Snake it out a little bit. Flatten it. And then we can cut it into a square. Okay, and then I will make that into two, like so. And then we've got to do one for his wrist right there, another one for his wrist, one for his neck, and another for his neck. And we'll wrap this around. That. Same thing with this wrist. Just kind of wrap it around. Okay. Alright, got his wrist cuffs on. Now you got to do the cuffs on his neck. And those ones look like they're shaped just a little bit different, but only because they're rounded just a bit. Whoops, I dropped it. So they're rounded just a bit. That should about do it. Something like that. And the other one, same thing. Kind of round out this corner. And then place it on there like so. Wrap it around his neck there. Okay. Coming out pretty well. I'll give you guys a nice little close-up of Buddy the Elf in just a moment here. Getting his neck cuff on right now. He is looking really good. He's looking hilarious. Alright, so before I even put his hands on, I'll give you a good look at Buddy the Elf. We got 18 people watching right now. We are making Buddy the Elf. There he is so far. Try to make sure you guys can get a full, good picture here. There you go. Buddy the elf. He's coming out pretty good. Alright, I gotta put his hands on. And then we can work on his hair and his hat. Alright. Let's see here. His hands are kind of balled up, so I don't have to do anything too special with them. But I will kind of square them like that. And then make, whoops, I almost dropped it. And we'll just kind of push these into place here, right between both of the cuffs. And I won't really do too much with those. I don't want to touch them and ruin them. So now all we have to do is make his hat and his hair, I believe, and then he's done. He is turning out great, Buddy the Elf. Okay, I will make his mouth, because that will kind of finish him off. But first, let's do his hair and his hat. So his hair, his curly hair. I'll have to be kind of creative with that. I wonder how we should do that. I might not get too creative because I don't really have any tools. So instead I'll just squish a ball, and that about does it. That kind of makes it look good right there. And then I'll just place this on his head. This is so funny. It's turned out great. I think I made his forehead a little too big, so I'll take that off. Maybe something like that. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Oh my gosh, he is turning out perfect. Buddy the Elf. Okay, now I've got to work on his hat. So I'll make it into a circle. And then, you know what, I'm just going to flatten this out. And we will kind of cut out the shape for his hat. And the way we're going to do that is we're going to make a triangle. Okay, triangle, and then we'll spin it, and we might have to make this a little bigger actually. I mean, I'd like it to be a little bigger, but maybe I'll just try to wrap it around my finger to make it bigger. I can flatten it out some. And then wrap it around my finger to kind of, it might work. Kinda working out. Should probably use a pencil. If I used a pencil, that would make it a little easier. Looks pretty good, but it's just a little tall for my liking. Maybe it's just as easy as cutting that off right there. That might have done it. That might have made it how I wanted it. Yeah, I think that will work. Okay. All right, now his hat is pretty much shaped how I want it, but he has like a gold ribbon kind of around the hat. So we'll use just a little bit of gold. Make the gold ribbon around his hat. We're making Buddy the Elf right now. If you're just now joining, we got 15 people watching. Thank you guys very much. Give me a comment to let me know you're here. Give me a like. Share the video. That'd be awesome. Nate C, I'm not the only one who would pay for these. Who else said that they would pay for it? 3 people so far want to buy these figures. That would be awesome. I would love if you guys would buy them. But how much would you pay for it? I wouldn't know how much to charge you for this figure. It'd be awesome if you would like to buy it. I would love to sell it to you. Any of the figures that I make. I just don't know how much to charge you for it. How much do you think it would be worth? Right now I'm making the gold around his hat. I made like an oval, oval, and then I'm cutting it to shape. Okay. So far, so good. I don't even need to cut the side, I don't think. Now I can slide this right here onto the hat. Being very careful not to damage the hat. Yeah, I think that will work. Now let's very carefully apply his hat. These look so hilarious. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me fix his ribbon. This is looking so funny. Okay. A little bit of gold there that I don't want to waste. We'll put that right back in here. Alright. We're almost done, guys, with Buddy the Elf. I'll give you a view of him real quick so you can see what I've got so far. And then I'll give you a nice view of him. And then I'll do his mouth. Okay. Carefully lift him up. If I did sell these, if you guys wanted to buy them, I would have to somehow make it to where you could display it. Like I could maybe try to. I'd have to somehow make it displayable without him falling apart, you know. But there is Buddy the Elf so far. I gotta stand up to give you a good view of him because he's so detailed. And look at that, Buddy the Elf in Play-Doh form. That is so funny. There's his hat and his curly hair. He is coming together really nice. I can't wait to take a picture of him and upload it on the community so anybody else who missed it can see it. He said start at $10 and then go up to more detail. That's a good idea. So if I did that, I would also have to factor in shipping to ship to you, and I'd have to really try to. I would be able to figure out how to package him because I want to make sure that he wouldn't get damaged on the way to you. And also, you know, you wouldn't be able to really like play with them too much because they are fragile. They do fall apart. Like right now, his head keeps falling off. So it's not like a permanent thing. So it really just be kind of for display. So if you really wanted to buy these sculptures as I'm making them, I will sell them. And I can write down, like if somebody wanted to buy him right now, I could start the bidding at $10 and then we can figure out the shipping and stuff afterwards. The shipping wouldn't be too expensive. but I would have to be able to ship him to you, and you gotta understand he's fragile, so he's not like a toy to play with, just kind of like a displayable thing. But I would be so grateful if you guys would buy these from me. That would be amazing. Right now I am making his mouth to finish off Buddy the Elf. I love this one. This one might be my favorite that I've made so far. Making his mouth. Trying to make him match the face that he's making in the picture. Okay, it's coming out pretty good. It's so funny. I love it. Got some teeth shown in the picture. I suppose I'll put his teeth on there too. Almost done. Right now I am working on his teeth. Trying to make him pretty detailed. Okay. It's so funny, man. When I'm putting these together, it's just so funny to see them come together. There's no way nobody would look at this and not know that it's Buddy the Elf. All I have to do now is put his tongue on there, so I'm kind of just choosing a color for the tongue. I suppose I'll just go with this light pink. It's kind of like a purplish pink, though. I suppose it'll work, though. This one's a real light pink. We'll just do this one. We'll just do that. Kind of just make a ball and flatten it out. Okay. So funny. I love it. I'm going to show you guys in just a moment what he looks like. His head keeps falling off, so I'm going to fix that. I'm actually going to take his head off and kind of get his chin a little more up here. Yeah, like that. Oh my gosh, that's perfect. Now if I can just connect it together, then that would be perfect. That's probably about as good as he's gonna get in connecting his head. Okay guys, I finished Buddy the Elf. This is the best sculpture that I have made yet. I am in love with it. 16 people watching. Thank you so much for joining, guys. Alright, here we go. I'm going to give you a good view of him. I got to stand up because he is so He's a little bit flimsy. He's kind of big here. I want to make sure you guys get a good look at him. Let me see here. Let me wait until my camera focuses. I want to give you guys a nice good look at Buddy the Elf. How awesome is he? He turned out so funny. Look at him. See if you can see his face right there. I love it. Buddy the Elf in Play-Doh form. He turned out amazing. That is my favorite sculpture that I have made yet. Oh my gosh. I'm in love with it. How funny. I'm gonna have to take a picture of him to go on the community. There he is, Buddy the Elf. I'll have to make it to where you guys can see the picture that I look at as I'm making these, because I just pull up pictures from Google, and then I copy the pictures. Like I just build him based on the picture from Google. I will get some toothpicks and stuff like that to be able to get him to kind of stick together, to get any of my sculptures to stick together. But there's Buddy the Elf. If you're just now joining, we just created Buddy the Elf in Play-Doh form, and he turned out amazing. I couldn't be more happy with him. I love it. Let's see what you guys think of it. We did do the Grinch last time. I think last time that we did the live, we did do the Grinch already. I'm not opposed to doing the same sculptures more than once, but I do like to kind of keep it new. Okay. Kelly said, "Oh my gosh, I love him. He is a good size. Perfect. Glad you guys are enjoying it." I'm broke. I got like $10. I'm broke too, dude. Believe me. How's your dad? He hasn't uploaded in a while. He's good. He's just been working on stuff. He's pretty busy lately. Kelly, if you would like, would you set up like a PayPal so we could send payments? Absolutely, yeah. I have PayPal. I haven't used it in a while, but yeah, I had to figure out how I can sell these to you. Do you want to buy him right now? Do you actually want to buy Buddy the Elf in Play-Doh form? Let me prop him up here so you can see him while we're talking about him. I love him. He turned out perfect. I want to prop him up a little bit so we can start the bidding. How funny. My goodness, look at that. How funny is that? Buddy the Elf in Play-Doh form. Okay, I would buy him. He's very cute. That is awesome. Can you do a Christmas duck? Yes, I will do a Christmas duck. Yeah, I'd like to do a Christmas duck. Okay, so, Kelly, I will, if you'd like to buy him, I will totally sell him to you. You said $10. Let's start the bidding at $10. If anybody else wants a chance to buy him, we'll give everybody a chance. If anybody wants to bid on him, we'll start at $10. And also, that's going to include shipping. I don't know how much shipping would cost. Probably only a couple bucks. And then what I would do is I will package him up all nice and carefully so that he doesn't get damaged during shipping. So if you guys would like to buy him, we're going to start the bidding at $10. Kelly Ramah said she wanted to buy him. She likes how he looks. Let's try to get the camera to focus on him a little better. How awesome. Buddy the Elf in Play-Doh form. Don't know why it's not focusing as well as if I'd like it to. Let's see here. I think Kelly will probably end up being the winner of this. Kelly really liked this one. She's been enjoying all of the Play-Doh figures. So I will keep him put together in case you do actually want him. He turned out amazing. I'm going to have to take a picture of him real quick. Or you know what? I'll just set him off to the side. I'll take a picture of him in a minute. We're going to do a Christmas duck next. For, let's see here. Who said the Christmas duck? Arthur. Arthur wants the Christmas duck. So Arthur, I will make a Christmas duck. That'd be a funny one to make. I'm going to keep Buddy the Elf here put together in case Kelly actually wants to purchase him. And then we'll figure out payment and stuff. And I'll keep him in a bag so he doesn't get all hard. And then I'll have to make sure that he's carefully packaged up so he doesn't get damaged. Okay, I'm going to start on a Christmas duck. But first I'll put away all my other Play-Doh here. Okay, yeah, anyone's welcome to bid. If you'd actually like Buddy, you can bid on him. I can't believe you guys actually want to buy the sculptures, because that makes me feel good about my Play-Doh sculptures. I'm so glad that you guys enjoy them enough that you want to purchase them from me. If you guys are actually enjoying them that much, then whenever I do these, every time I will see if anyone wants to bid on them, and then you can purchase them, and I'll send them to you, and I'll just have to figure out how to accept payment from you. And I can always send you a message on here. I would be dead broke if I got him. I am dead broke too. That is why I would love to accept payment to send you my sculptures. I'm going to do a Christmas duck next. That is going to be a fun sculpture. Let's put away all of our other colors here. We'll probably end up using the black a little bit. The white for sure we're going to use. What's this one? This one's for the white. The green. See, I used most of the green for him, if not all. I did use all the green. So I'll use if you do purchase him, I will buy some more green Play-Doh with that. And some other colors here. So I will use a little bit. No, I don't think I'll need any green. Unless I give him a little Christmas poop. Christmas duck with a Christmas poop. Yes, we're going to do the Christmas duck, Arthur. I'm going to put the yellow back in here. We'll do a little orange for his beak and for his feet. And that will be a good one. I love the smell of Play-Doh. Play-Doh smells so good. That's okay. Alright, so we'll use a little bit of orange. I'll pull that out in just a moment. Let's get this Christmas duck going. Let me look up a picture of a duck. Do you want me to do a Christmas duck or a Christmas Canadian goose? Let's see here. Because like there's a duck that's like your profile picture, which is the white one. A duck, just like my picture. Okay, yeah, the white duck. Okay. A white duck. Yep. Okay. That'll be an easy one. A nice, easy Christmas duck. Let's get his little feathers up here in the back. Right now we are making a Christmas duck. We already made Buddy the Elf. Okay, just adding a couple little feathers here on his back. Here we go, a couple cute little feathers. Okay. We're doing a Christmas duck right now. Okay, I'm just giving him a couple of feathers and stuff right there. See if I can give you a good close-up of the side of his body. There is the side of the Christmas duck so far. You should make Olaf. Yeah, that's a good idea. I should make Olaf. I should totally make Olaf. Okay, let's do his neck. Kind of want to do him like... That'd be a cool one. That'd be interesting. Let's do it like that. I might make him where he's like reaching his head back to clean his feathers. I've got Play-Doh all on my fingernails. Okay, so far so good. Little Christmas duck here coming together. Kind of like that. Coming together so far. Let's give you a good view of his head and neck there. For a Christmas duck. What a good idea. A little Christmas duck. Let's see, Lisa showed a picture of a duck and a llama. You should make a llama. Christmas llamas are actually a pretty popular thing. Looking so good. Thank you very much. Look how you can form a duck from a ball. Yeah, I love sculpting. Look at how cool that looks already. It's already looking like a Christmas duck. Nate, could you do a Christmas capybara? I would 100% buy one because they're my favorite animal. I can do a Christmas capybara, of course. That'd be awesome. We got 13 people watching right now, by the way. Thank you guys very much for watching. We got 31 likes. How awesome. Let me finish making this Christmas duck, and then we'll look into a capybara. We've been going for over an hour now. I'll look up a capybara and see what colors I have and stuff, and I'll determine if I can do that this stream or if I'll have to do it on another one, but I'll probably be able to do it this one, as long as I have the colors. Right now we are making the Christmas duck. I'm going to make his beak right now. I'm glad you guys are giving me some good ideas here for the sculptures. Thank you very much for your requests. Right now I am making the Christmas duck, and I am putting together his little beak. Christmas duck with a Christmas beak. Wow, it's actually turning out pretty well. Oh my gosh, I like it. I hope you guys are enjoying this as much as I am, because I love sculpting, and it is so funny to see the sculptures come together. Can you do Frosty the Snowman? Yeah, we could probably do that at some point. But here so far is the Christmas duck. Hopefully it's focusing in on him. Yep, the Christmas duck. I have to give him a hat to make him Truly a Christmas duck. Glad you're enjoying it, Arthur. Hi, Steven's channel. We've made, if anybody is just now joining, we made Buddy the Elf, my all-time favorite sculpture so far. Look at that, Buddy the Elf. And we are, oops, let me raise him up a little bit. We are making a Christmas duck right now, but there is Buddy the Elf. I made him just a little bit ago. Okay, so the Christmas duck is coming together pretty good so far. I'm going to give him some eyes. He needs to have some eyes. It's my brother. Yep. Your brother, the Christmas duck. So let's just take a little bit of this black right here. And cut off just the tiniest amount for an eye. I think I need even less than that. I'll just do the one, I'll do 2 eyes. No sense in having one eye and not the other. I love it. Christmas duck, what a good idea. I'm loving it so far. Okay, so to truly make him a Christmas duck, I'm going to have to give him like a hat. And you know what, to even make him a true duck. I won't. I was going to give him some feet in the bottom, but you're not going to see him anyways based on how he's sitting. So we'll just leave it like that. Let's put the white back in here. And, nope, we need a little white for the Christmas hat. Just a little. We'll give him like a Christmas Santa hat. Just a little one. Turning out very nice. Okay, now I'll need a red for his hat, for his Christmas hat, and I'll probably put like a little snowball on the end. Okay, R-Kid, I will do it at the next stream so I can build it while you're here watching. So on the next Play-Doh stream, if you'd like to watch and then watch me build a capybara, let me know you're here on the next one, and I'll build the capybara for you. Christmas llama is a good idea. That is a good idea, but we're kind of running out of time today. We might have to save that one for the next one. Right now, I am making the Christmas duck's Santa hat. I'm going to add a little ball on the end. Okay, and let's do it like this. Yeah, something like that, except I'm going to push that in a little bit. Try to get this Christmas hat put together for the Christmas duck. You guys are having some awesome requests today. I love the requests. Buddy the Elf, the Christmas duck. We made the abominable snowman earlier. Okay. There is the hat for the Christmas duck. He looks so funny. I love it. Okay, let me give you a nice good look at the Christmas duck. I love how he turned out. That is so awesome. A Christmas duck. I hope you guys enjoy him. That is a funny one. I love it. A Christmas duck. Thank you, Arthur, for your request for the Christmas duck. That one was very funny and cute. Nate, how can I get a hold of you to buy my buddy? So Kelly is going to buy Buddy the Elf. I will send you a message. Kelly Ramah. Comment on the video, not on the live chat, on the actual video. Or send me a message or whatever. I will get a hold of you, and then we can talk about that. But I'm going to put him in a plastic baggie so he stays nice and soft. And then I'll figure out how I'm going to package him for you, and I'll send him to you. If anybody would like to buy the Christmas duck before I take him apart, let me know. I wouldn't want to take him apart if somebody wanted to buy him. Arthur said, I need it. So funny. There's a Christmas duck, and then we've got Buddy the Elf right here. Let me take a picture. Build Optimus Prime. That'd be a tough one. That would be a challenge. Alright, let me take a picture of my Christmas duck here. And then I will see what else we got going on here. That Christmas duck. He turned out awesome. Oops. I am glad you guys are giving me some awesome requests. They are turning out so funny. Okay, I've got a picture of the duck. And I've got Buddy the Elf here. I'm going to take a picture of him real quick, and then we may have time for another quick one. But it is getting pretty late. Let's see here. Lisa said, I think I will buy Christmas duck. Alright, that is awesome. Thank you, Lisa. You will buy the Christmas duck. I didn't discuss the price or anything yet. Keep in mind, guys, that if you buy one of these, you've got to consider shipping. There will be a little bit of a cost for shipping. I don't know how much it would cost yet, but I will figure that out and try to let you know. So I won't take him apart. I'll sell you the Christmas duck. For Buddy the Elf, we did a $10. We started at $10, but the Christmas duck was a lot more simple. How about $5? Does that sound okay? $5 bid for the Christmas duck, and then whatever the shipping is, we'll have to figure that out. And I'll make sure he doesn't get damaged in shipping. I'll take good care of him and make sure he gets all nice and packed up all safely. The Christmas duck. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying. How do I contact if I want to buy the duck? Just send me a message on here on YouTube, or I will contact you. I can look through these chats, and I can contact you to figure that out. That is a great price, $5. Awesome. Okay, the Christmas duck is sold to Lisa. Thank you very much, Lisa. You know, also, yeah, I'll contact you. We'll figure that out. To figure out the sale for that. But that is awesome. Thank you guys so much for purchasing these. That means more to me than you know. I'm so glad you guys are enjoying all of the sculptures. I'm going to take a picture of him. I like to take a picture of my sculptures so that we can put them in the community, and then you guys can comment. If you guys look in the community and see a picture, you can comment on it and let everybody know that you were here whenever he was built, any of these projects. So for shipping, I will take good care of them and try to make sure that they do not get damaged at all. I will figure out some creative way to make sure that they stay just as they are during shipping. I'll have to figure out shipping costs. It won't be expensive at all. It's a very light package. These guys are very light, and I'll make sure they're taken good care of. I think I will wait until you do a video on a Christmas llama because I love llamas. Okay. That's okay. If you don't want to buy the duck, that's okay. If anybody else wants to buy the duck, he's available at the moment. I haven't taken him apart yet. I think I will end the video on these guys though. These will be my last ones for the night. We made the Abominable Snowman. We made Buddy the Elf, which was purchased by Kelly Ramah, and we made a Christmas duck who could be for sale if somebody wanted to buy him. Lisa was going to buy him, but I think Lisa's going to wait on the llama. So if anybody would like to put in a bid for the Christmas duck before I take him apart, let me know. Otherwise, he will be taken apart and used to make some other awesome creations. I love him. I think he turned out amazing. He is so funny. What an awesome, awesome idea that was. And that was requested by Arthur Gamer. Thank you, Arthur, for requesting the Christmas duck. He turned out great. We still have plenty of awesome colors to do more creations on other days. We've been going for a little over 2 hours now, so I think we're going to end the stream. I've got to build my fireplace here. Maybe I'll give you guys a quick look at the fireplace. Kelly said, Arthur, get him. Arthur said he was, he said he wanted him, but I think he was, let's see here. Capybara. Our kid wanted the capybara. I'll keep that in mind. I am Christmas Wacky Mole. Steven's channel said Christmas Wacky Mole. That would be funny. The Halloween ones. I could totally do Halloween ones around Halloween time. Bye, Steven. I'll see ya. Yeah, around Halloween, I can totally do Halloween sculptures. That would be cool. If you guys are still enjoying them by then, yeah, awesome. I'll show you guys my my fireplace real quick before I end the stream here. I'm building a fireplace in the living room. Let's get the camera set up here. I am building a fireplace in my living room so that on Christmas we can have a nice fireplace. Check that out. I'm framing it right now, getting it all put together. It's coming out pretty good. I had to add an outlet in there, so I'm going to have a fireplace insert right there, and then that is going to be a box. The TV is going to be recessed into the fireplace, and then I have enough space in there so that I can put my PlayStation and a DVD player or whatever underneath the TV if I want. I bought a mount and everything, so I can mount the TV up there, have the PlayStation under it for movies and stuff if I don't want to connect to the internet for that. Thank you very much. Congratulations on the house. Thank you so much. We just bought the house recently. It is a Ryan's home. I could go outside and show you guys the Christmas lights too if you haven't seen the Christmas lights yet. And we've got the Christmas tree here. I love the Christmas tree. I think I'm going to put some more lights on the Christmas tree eventually. I can take you outside and we can take a look at the Christmas lights if you'd like. There is a picture. My mom got me this ornament of my little baby Kinsley, baby's first Christmas. That is such a cute ornament. I love her. Kinsley is so cute. Let's go outside and check out the lights before I end the stream here. And just in case you guys haven't seen the lights yet, and if you'd like to see lights, we'll go out here. It looks like it's been raining. It might be a little wet out here, but that's okay. Pretty dark out here. Got the lights all put up. Lisa said she will buy the Christmas llama. That is awesome. I'm so happy about that. I'll do that on the next stream. But there is the Christmas lights. I put those up just the other day. There's a wreath on the door up there, but you can't see it right now because it's too dark. But I went up there and hung all these, they call those icicle lights. I hung up all these icicle lights just the other day. It looks pretty good. I like how it turned out. And then I got the lights on the insides of the windows. Those lights are on the inside, not the outside. That was the easiest way to do it. Luckily, there's an outlet close enough to each of the windows that I could hook up the lights and just plug them into the outlet right beneath it. So that turned out awesome. I love the Christmas lights. I like how it illuminates everything all nicely. Then I've got a Christmas wreath right here, and I'd like to put some lighted garland on the posts here. I had to take my socks off because it's raining and I just got my feet wet going out there. But these posts, I'd like to put some lighted garland on so that, you know, that would kind of complete this whole area. That neighborhood is so dark, you can't even barely see anything. That house nobody has moved into just yet. This house right here is real dark, but somebody just moved into there. You can see how kind of foggy it is just looking out there. But all right, guys, I appreciate you guys joining my stream. We made a lot of awesome sculptures today. We made Buddy the Elf. We made the Abominable Snowman. Let's check out Buddy the Elf real quick. There is Buddy the Elf. I love how he turned out. And he is being purchased by Kelly Rama. Kelly, thank you so much for purchasing him. That makes me feel so good about my sculptures, and that helps me out a lot. I will buy more Play-Doh. Good night. Good night, Kelly. There is the Christmas duck, too. He turned out amazing as well. I'll see you later, Lisa. All right, guys. I'll do another live pretty soon here where we will build some more Play-Doh stuff. As long as you guys are enjoying all the Play-Doh creations, then I will keep doing videos for the Play-Doh creations. Yes, we will do a Christmas llama on the next one. Maybe we'll do a live tomorrow. I don't know. If you guys are enjoying it that much, then maybe I will continue doing them every couple days or a few a week. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'll see you guys in the next one.